Excuse me. I like to imagine something like this actually happening. Where, like, post-apocalypse, like, people don't, you know, obviously, you lose the internet, you lose all this communication, blah, blah, blah. A lot of this common knowledge, so to speak, goes away. Hey. Oh, this is where the king's groupies sleep? Jeez. You'd think they'd have a little bit better, nicer place. King. Gotta take care of the nice groupies. But, yeah, anyway, like, you lose all that knowledge. And then you find some place like this. It's got all this references to one man and, like, being like him and how to imitate him and blah, blah, blah. You kind of could see where they're coming from. Obviously, it's silly to us. And it's, I guess, silly regardless. But, you can see it happening. Uh-oh. Looks like rain. Or sounds like rain. Doesn't look like rain yet, but I'm sure it will. Everybody hanging in there?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. You're not gonna shoot me, are you? We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
I will pay you money to shut the hell up. Let's go find this doctor now that it's a little bit brighter outside. Man, I gotta stop asking if people are still doing good. Every time I say, oh, how's everybody doing? Like, at least one person drops. Never fails. It's like somebody's like, oh shit, I forgot. I left that window open.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Oh, that's not you. Damn it. There's the arcane dude. That's a man? Yes. There's another gambler. Where is this damn doctor at? I'm making sure she's not hiding again. Or hiding him right past the door. Just because I mention how you guys doing, don't feel like you gotta drop out. I don't expect everybody to chat. That's fine. I easily lurk myself. Well. Is she marked on the map? Oh, shit. Is she in here? No? A bone saw. Hell yeah. Scalpel. I can't use that. Oh. Alright. A random plant. Damn it. Ah, there she is.
Are you here to drop
nice
off
hair.
medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a deal. Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Oh. Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
You got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Talk about something else. Things seem pretty rough in Freeside.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up.
I'm man enough.
The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
I'm more than man enough. Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
You said something about helping addicts.
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist.
High
He could fix
times.
the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
See what I can do.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
The king brought him here for treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
Is there anyone who could do all that?
There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's talk about Freeside.
What?
What's all the fuss about the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Tell me about the Van Graffs.
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
What's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
Let's talk about something else. What is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Who are the followers of the Apocalypse?
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Good luck with that one. Do you know anything about the NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
The king thinks the troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you...
I have some medical supplies to drop
Great.
off. I got some fixer, yeah.
How much do you have?
I've only got like one.
Thanks. Anything else?
Med X.
How much do you have to donate?
We'll do 2.
Thanks.
I don't want to get rid of that. Oh, Radaway. No.
Thanks for the donation.
We'll try to get them a more, like, steady service.
We're pretty short-handed as...
All right. Wow, they really are short-handed. Your hand is ultra short. All right, what do we need to give her? Sell the pistols. Oh, sell that revolver. Because I'm not going to use that anymore. These King's outfits. Is there anything else? I think I sold most of this stuff that I was wanting to get rid of. Yeah. Is that all? Just looking at me funny? All right. Oh, hello. Take that if you don't mind. Oh, sweet. My limited edition Mojave Landmark Globe. Sweet. She had a medical book. Alright, so first thing, I want to swap out companions. We've had Boone for a while. I want to check somebody else. So that means... where was she? She was... Trading Post, I think? 188? I'm gonna grab his stuff, because if she's melee, she's gonna need some good armor. Whoa, hey, Boone. Relax. Yeah, she's still here.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, that doesn't look like great armor for melee, so...
Fine by me.
We'll let you keep your hat. The robe. I want to take that. We'll take the service rifle. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's ever used a stim pack, so. Yeah, there you go. Now he's almost naked. So I think.
Couldn't get enough of talk. Good.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, Boone. He's a good companion, though. He does a lot of damage. Talk to...
What is it?
I think we should part ways for now.
If that's what you think.
That's what I think. You should head back home.
All right.
Cool.
Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
My mouth just keeps moving.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time.
She really does look like the Sunny Smiles or whatever.
Good.
Let's go.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them.
Oh, she really does let that secret out fast.
I know, but I had to know how you react when I
got a
told
bathroom
you.
again.
We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Yes. Actually, I gotta be right back. I gotta pee. All right. I drink a lot, all right? Let's try to get the kitty in here. Other way. The way that everything's angled. Probably be easier if I moved her closer, but I'll do it later. Anyway. As long as you're honest with me from now on.
Sure. Just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well,
Hey.
thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Okay. Let me see what that perk is first. Scribe Assistant. While Veronica is a companion, the player can craft workbench items through Veronica's dialogue. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's figure out what she can do.
What's up?
And find out a little bit more about her. Let's talk about your tactics.
Am I punching too much? I get carried away. Yeah.
Yeah, screw tactics. I like you already. I have questions I want to ask you.
He was dead.
He was dead when I got there. Alright, see, I like her. She's got a little sass. The other dude's like, yeah, whatever. I killed my wife and I'm totally covering it up. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
They're like some kind of like lower level, less badass version of the Space Marines, with the whole like. Not really. I mean, I guess Space Marines aren't really focused on technology, but they have like the technology, and there's that whole religious style hierarchy and naming. Actually, dudes, I don't know that much about Warhammer. Does Space Marines? I don't think Space Marines have stuff like father and stuff. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves, it's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's Axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Who's Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort my chords. It's a huge mess since there's a lot of dialogue here. Which I don't mind, but...
Darn it. I had some spectacular answers coming too.
Questions I wanted to ask. Ever hear of a guy called Benny?
Sure, he's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
I've been cheap for a long time, to be fair.
Well, when two people really love each other, you really don't know this stuff yet?
Ah, see, she's pretty cool. Much more personality-wise interesting than Boone. You know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty.
Social
House gave the area around the
commentary.
Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
What do you think of the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
Okay, that is all the questions. Wait, what? Why is it still lit up like she's got a question? Or, oh, I guess just let's keep moving. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
See, I don't think... Because I think in Fallout 4, like if you had somebody with you, for example, who was good at lockpicking, you could have them pick a lock for you. I don't think you can do that in this game. What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
No, it's actually shittier than it used to be. That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
You make me feel like a woman. Tell me something else about you.
Can I make it up?
Who is this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
God, wow, she's got a ton of dialogue. Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
Ever try to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him. If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
How is it different from how any other Elder would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other Elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
You asked, how is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world, make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
An A-bomb.
Like,
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy?
Nope.
I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Discuss other things. Alright, so we think we exhausted all these? Nope, not quite. Sorry, we're almost done. Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
I want to discuss other things.
Sure.
There was one more. I mean, I actually like hearing about all this, but I know some people might not. Is there some place you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
All right. Okay, I think that's it. I want to see what
Step
we can
into
actually.
my office.
Energy cell. Oh, an overcharge. Oh, we could turn energy cells into just overcharge. That's pretty cool. Microfusion, cells, recycling. See, it seems like this shouldn't be going off of my skills. It should be going off of hers, I would think. That cosmic knife is pretty sweet. All right. Let's trade equipment.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, not yet. I was immediately thought, though, like, what kind of dress could I get her? So she likes hand-to-hand. But I'm going to give her a bumper sword. Because I don't have any hand-to-hand weapons yet. So I don't know if she'll actually use that. Let's give her... She's going to need some really good, like, heavy armor. I'll just give her a lot of this stuff. King's outfit. Let's see if she'll wear any of that. Let's say she wore the helmet. So I guess the king stuff does dress you up like a king. I didn't know if that actually worked. I didn't know if they considered their
You're
own...
making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Ha! No, what? No, I would never do that. Wait, hold on. I want to try something. Yes, I'm going to try this. You shut up. Oh, boo. Come on. She won't wear the
Ooh,
sexy
got something good
sleepwear?
for me? Is
Or
it
the
a
king's...
dress?
Oh, that's right. The king's outfit she won't do. Wasn't there a way to, like, force them to use stuff, I thought? I mean, that might have been in the newer game. Oh, whoa. I took the helmet.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Sorry. All right. We'll give her a few things, and we'll let her pick what she wants to wear. That's my outfit. Thank you very much. Actually, what am I wearing right now? I'm not wearing anything, apparently. Give her the metal armor. Nice.
Morning.
Morning. All right, we need to keep an eye out for a melee weapon for
Morning.
her. Yes, it's still morning. Thank you. She didn't give us a quest, did she? No. All right, let's stick with GI Blues because I want to go back to Vegas because I want to check that one place that sells guns. Well, let's check the gun runners first. Let's see if there's any. Actually, I want to get to a fight to see if she's going to use her hand-to-hand. Or if she'll use that bumper sword. That'd be awesome. I want to see her beat some ass with that bumper sword. Obviously not going to save this.
Hey!
Oh, God! Nice one. Alright, so she's not using the bumper sword. So we need to get her a hand-to-hand specifically. I mean, she said that she would also use ranged, but I prefer... I mean, if she likes melee, or if she likes hand-to-hand, then...
The gun runners and walks away from.
I'd rather her use that. Right? Hand-to-hand is awesome. Sorry about that alternate world where I killed you. Oh, no. I don't want to dismiss all companions.
Welcome, sir.
Why would I
or
be able to
madam.
dismiss companions from there? That's weird. Alright, weapons. It's going to be really hard, I think, to find her a good weapon, to be honest. Quite difficult. Wait, what? Did I not? I thought I gave her the sword.
Come.
Am I crazy? Did I not give her maybe I...
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Wow, I did not. What the hell? What's wrong with me? I must have grabbed it again on accident. Because I'm an idiot. She's still showing that she's wielding that weapon. Let's...
Uh-oh.
Nope. She's still using that. Damn it. Alright, fine. I also want to check with... There's a vendor inside of Vegas. The two people, whatever the hell their names are. What is this? We didn't go in there yet. The two people, whatever their names are, that sell guns. So I want to check with them. See what they got. They probably have a quest for us too. I think we were supposed to ask them about something or the other. Y'all seriously? Actually, let's see how she does. Damn! 1 shot, 1 kill. If you want to fuck those kids up, that's fine. I'll try giving her the machete. Maybe she doesn't like specifically like giant weapons.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I think the game makes that kind of distinction rather. Nope, she still got the. Why did those thugs come in here? Are they gonna be like fighting? That would actually be pretty neat. I don't see a body, so I don't know what happened. What's up, Ralph?
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Do you have any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
I already know who the king is. Followers are looking to set up a supply deal.
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant.
I'd like to know about Freeside. Let's talk about something else. We've had enough dialogue for a while.
I only offer
Oh, whoops, my bad. What do you have in stock? Let's see. Nothing too exciting there. Container of chlorine. Is that something for the medical people? Oh, is that all you got? You suck.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for having nothing worthwhile, so it saves me money. Give me some weapons. Whoa, damn, what's wrong with your damn eyes?
If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other...
What guns do you have?
Have a look.
Hopefully guns means weapons. They got some boxing gloves. That's no fun. Don't use dynamite, sledgehammer. Spike knuckles, 34. That's not too bad. I don't know if it's better than what she has, though. It feels like it's probably not better. I wish there was a way I could see what, like, the stuff that she has. Like, ooh, Naughty Nightwear. Speech 10, luck 1. It's not a dress, though. If it was a dress, I'd actually buy it. Park stroller, casual wear. No, none of them sounds like something that she's talking about. You got anything good in here? So far, pretty disappointing. A lot of ammo. Wow, he's got a ton of ammo. That's good to know in case we end up needing that. 10mm pistol. We'll sell that. Yeah, we'll sell it. Like I say, worst case scenario, I can get her a gun. But I think she'll be fine for now. Alright. No, not that.
Another satisfied customer.
Can you repair some
Sure.
things? Probably going to be expensive. 102 caps. Plasma rifle. 780 caps. Holy shit. Repairing is definitely very expensive. Followers are looking to work out a supply deal.
Are they looking to buy guns?
No.
Then talk to my...
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. You have special items for
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
sale.
No Vegas banned items here, buddy. Just high-quality, standard stock.
How's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
What's the deal with the Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Will do.
Anything else I...
All right.
Come
Well,
back.
sorry, madam. No guns for two. Let's head out.
Bang,
All
bang,
right.
bang, bang, bang.
I hate you. All right, let's find this lady. Actually, there's a bunch of places marked on the map. I wish it told us what those markers were. Like, at least when you hover over it, show me like what optional quest it was. Damn it, northeast. Nope, God bless. We need to find a supplier. I don't know if we want to use those twins or whatever, because they sound super shady. I mean, I know we're in Vegas, so pretty much everybody's shady, but it wasn't in the fort, right? Or is it sending us outside? Talk to Major, blah, 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 mention, blah, 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 blah. Wait, is this the person?
Mark, you look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
No.
Then I'm afraid I have nothing to... That meal's still available, but only...
Sure.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. Is that
No,
okay
wait a
with you?
minute. Yes, I am. I'm totally am.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
Tandy's the only one I know, so...
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
Shady Sands. I think Aradesh was Tandy's father.
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
The bear.
Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
That was very weird. And that was not the quest. Oh, actually, maybe it was. Investigate rumors of free food and water being handed out nightly in the northwest part of Freeside. But only for the NCR people. Interesting. So yes, I think that was part of that quest. It was. Cool. I don't know how we got led to that person in particular. But oh well. Cat still in the bed? Oh, yeah, she's still napping away, being adorable as hell. I'd switch to her cam to just kitty cam, but
We've got stuff we're not even allowed
the minute
to
I do,
sell, people. Only
she'll
at
just-
Mick and Ralph's.
she will just go away. She does. I don't know what it is, but she does not like it when I put that camera close to her. It's like she knows. Part of her dumb cat brain knows. How in the hell? Is she in this building? All I know is I need some quests to kill people soon. Got some aggression I need to let out. I think it's through this door. Yeah, looks like it is. I think. Or not. God damn it. Alright, well, she's either... Nah. God damn it. See, I don't think it's that door. Let's go on this side. Well, no, because you can't. It's got to be the door. It's got to be. Oh, hey, there's Bill Ront.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Julie Farkas sent me to help you sober up.
Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days.
Why don't you stop drinking?
Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now.
How can you afford so much alcohol?
Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his. See ya.
Dixon, eh? Alright, let's go find this person. Not Dixon, but I want to finish up this quest. And then we'll take care of that drug dealer. If we find him. Oh, I wonder if that's the guy I was buying drugs from. See? What the deuce? Because it's acting like it's right there. And there's no way to get in. What? Do I have to go? I guess I have to go around? Like down here and around? That must be what it is. Alright. Guess that makes sense. It really doesn't. Alright, let's go to this door and see if it pops us back over. Because that doesn't make sense. Give him cocaine to stop the addiction. That makes sense. There we go. We fixed your addiction. Nope. That's... there's something weird because it's like even if you look on the mini map,
If it can be bought,
it's in that area behind us. All right, so we need to go. What the hell?
it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. What?
So I guess we have to go around. I hate that kid so much. I swear to Christ. All right, so let's go all the way around. I don't know, man. This is really weird. I wonder if Dixon is the guy that I was trying to buy drugs from. Or I was considering buying some drugs from. I'm not sure I'm the best person to be telling him or like helping him break his alcohol addiction. Since I am addicted to alcohol. I guess the difference between us though is... Are you sent me into a trap, bitch? You best fucking hope not. Things gonna go super bad for you. What are you doing?
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there.
Friend of yours?
Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Reminds me of a guy who... Oh, God!
Come on!
Fuck him up. Nope. You ain't going nowhere, son. Also, I'm not wearing any armor. God! She's fucking these guys up. I didn't need to do anything. Wasteland Surgeon. I have a feeling that guy is not a medical doctor. But it gives you +5 medicine. I guess I could take it just for that, but eh. I'm already kind of tired of carrying around a bunch of crap for, like, oh, if I need this stat or that other stat. Let's go ahead and put some clothes on of some kind, though. I like that, though. It looks like no, it's just a guy that walked down the wrong alley. Does it look familiar? Thinking he's all cute. And then she started whooping his ass. He's like, whoa, 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 hey. All right, so it's got to be outside of, like, free side. It's got to be.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a... Ordinarily, I'd take your word on that. But I've come up with a fairly simple way.
Sure, or I think I'll pass.
This'll just take... Okay.
I'm gonna see if doing this again will do anything different. Shady Sands.
Fair.
Two-Handed Bear.
Very good. Just head to the northwest part of town, by the old train. There'll be some guards by the door.
Okay. It's the same thing. Alright, he said northwest by the train. So that's out, yeah, that is outside, I'm pretty sure. So let's do this. I'm going to go outside and go around.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without
Also, sup,
authorization
Sarkron.
from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire.
Hey, now.
Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Hey, sex work is real work. Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job.
'Cause you got shot
Too
in the
many
head?
shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher, how'd you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so."
Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat.
Oh, yeah.
No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
I kind of like man-whore. So you got paid for sex.
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
I feel like that at every job. Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
You seem like an alright person, Ben. All we people running around. You about to get vaporized?
You have entered a restricted area. Exterminate.
I guess this is to demonstrate what happens if you try to go in without talking to the greeter.